One Piece is said to be 80% done by the author himself, and with that being said, I definitely do believe that there are a limited amount of arcs coming up. So today I want to do a video discussing the future arcs in One Piece and which arcs I think will be happening before this story is over. Now, like I said, Oda, the creator of One Piece, he said that it is 80% done, which just goes to show you that our favorite story, which we thought was going to be going on for millions of years, is actually going to be coming to an end pretty soon. But we already know that Oda's 80%, that is probably around 100 years compared to a regular person 80%. So yeah, we already know that we still do have a lot of One Piece content to look forward to, but we do know that he also did confirm a war arc at the end of the series. So that is kind of shocking of Oda to say, because we already know that he does plan out his arcs and he does a lot of thought and thinking when it comes to writing his stories. So the fact that he revealed that we're going to have a big war arc, and we know that Oda, he likes keeping his story secret. He said that if anybody figured out the One Piece, he would literally change it mid-story. So the fact that he confirmed that we're having a war arc in the end goes to show you that it's going to be hype. I mean, the man said it was going to be better than Marineford himself. If that isn't hype, then I don't know what is. And I do believe that we are going to be getting major arcs after Wano, because currently we are in Wano. This is one of the biggest arcs in One Piece, but I don't think it's going to stop there, because since the story is almost done, Oda, he will have a lot of explaining to do. And the number one arc I think we'll have is the new Admiral arc. And the reason why I'm saying new Admiral arc is because we're going to get introduced to a new Admiral, and this arc will also be huge because the world government, they've been out of this series for a while. Like, they haven't had a huge hand in the plot for a minute, and I definitely do think that now, once Wano is completed, they will actually move on to the world government, give some hype to the Admirals, because the Yonkos, they've been getting hella hype recently. Like Blackbeard, we saw he took out Dragon, and well, not took out Dragon, but he took out the revolutionary base. And we saw Shanks, obviously he took out Kid, so he's the one that he's responsible for taking his arm out. Big Mom and Kaido, they've been going ham. So I definitely do think that the world government, they will need hype, like a Sabaody moment when they just destroy everybody. And this will be the time for Luffy to test himself versus the Admiral, because Yonkos and Admirals, they are on equal level, and if Luffy can beat an Admiral one-on-one, then that will make him one step closer to being stronger than a Yonko and becoming the Pirate King. But probably the most hyped up arc ever since it was revealed, or hinted at us, as I should say, is the space arc. Yes, you guys heard me, space arc, One Piece in space. And I think that this, me personally, will be the craziest arc in One Piece, because we already know that One Piece, they will end up going out into space, because Enel, he obviously is on the moon right now building up an army. We don't know why, but he's just on the moon chilling. And we know that the moon and the astrology in One Piece, they play a huge role in the series. We know, I believe they say they have, I think, either 3 or more moons in One Piece, correct me if I'm wrong, but the world building has already set up for them to go out into space and discover new things. And we know that pirates, their whole moniker is finding treasure, so I definitely know that there will be unexplored treasure out in space. And Enel is the only person that we know of that actually made it out into space from Earth, so I definitely am excited to see what other things are out there. And is he the only person that's out there? I doubt that, because yo, he already met some little Martian people. So there's a lot of things about the space world in One Piece that we need to see, and I definitely cannot wait to see the space arc. But another hyped up and another anticipated, I guess you could say a fan anticipated arc, is a training arc. And this is very controversial, because people, they just want Luffy to have a training arc because they think that he hasn't had one like a typical shonen where he sits down and just actually learns how to train himself. We know that he obviously went and did that with Rayleigh, but that was off screen. Some people, they want an on-screen training arc, and to be honest, I can see this happening. Luffy, we saw that he had a mini training arc with his hockey back in Wano with the whole prison situation, but I think that this training arc will be for his devil fruit, because the good thing about Luffy is we still have to see him master his devil fruit, so there's still a long way for him to go. And I do believe that once he finds the right teacher, that will be a whole nother video for a whole nother time. He will definitely learn how to train his devil fruit, and that will be a huge arc, because it'll be the first time Oda does like an on-screen training arc. And we know that Oda says that he doesn't like training arcs, so it will be good good to see him challenge himself, and I definitely do think seeing Luffy getting stronger will be hype. And after this trading arc, we most likely will get a time skip. Yeah, some people, they're against this, some people, they don't want it, but I do believe there's going to be another time skip simply because Luffy, he is not ready to become the Pirate King at his age, and the competition is just way too strong for him. But I do think that it will either have to happen before the battle with Blackbeard, the final battle with Blackbeard, because Luffy, he'll need to be an adult, and if he loses to Blackbeard, I don't think there'll be a chance for him to go off and recover. So I think that the loser of that fight will ultimately die. So there wouldn't be any, oh, I have to go and get stronger. No. But it could also happen at the end of the series after the battle with Blackbeard. You know, I definitely do think that if it did happen before the battle with Blackbeard, it would be better because you'll be able to develop the crew. And I do think that they would use this to develop the Straw Hat Grand Fleet, the crew, everybody. So a time skip, I definitely do think is necessary, not only just to get the story along, but for the powers too of the main characters. And last but not least, I do believe that the last arc right after the war arc that Oda's been hyping up will be Raftel. Now, I would be a fake fan if I did not discuss Raftel because I think that this arc will be one of the most craziest arcs in One Piece, not like action wise but just story wise, because Roger is the only pirate to ever make it to Raftel. So once we get there, we're gonna have a whole bunch of news about the world being revealed to us. Maybe that's when the Void Century is going to be revealed to us, I don't know. But Raftel, the final arc, the final island at the end of the world, that will be the biggest arc in terms of story wise for us. But overall, are you guys excited about the future arcs for One Piece? Me personally, I am super excited. Even though One Piece is coming to an end, the new arcs in the future are looking hype, and it makes me want to keep on getting this series before it just runs out. Comment what you guys see down below. Subscribe if you haven't. Peace out.